All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm leaving the Burns Hyundai dealership, and I'm a people watcher, so I watched a lot of transactions and things go on. I watched a salesman go after an $800 50K service on an oil change request. Nice work, buddy. He didn't get the job, though. So they've had some vehicles that were coming in and out, mostly for oil change and maintenance, and then I'm listening to a bunch of other conversations. And then a reoccurring conversation every time I'm here is about Diagnostic. So at the service counter, if you're asking for diagnostic work, it's not, I guess, recall or warranty. They're telling you that, hey, Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so or whoever you are, that it's a $200 diagnostic charge to cover the mechanic's time to figure out what's wrong with your car. And if you do not go ahead with the repairs, you're responsible for that $200 diagnostic. So I'm curious if they call back and say, hey, I need another hour or two to rack up diag time. I mean, I don't know what the game is there. Let me put my seatbelt on and maybe it'll stop beeping. So the woman was a little taken back that she heard that for her vehicle that was just towed in for some reason or another, right? But then she did agree to it. And then he did say that if you authorize the repairs, that will go towards the repair. What I'm curious about is you're getting the customer to commit to $200, which is probably like an hour or so at the dealership, $150 to $200 an hour, to push their car in, to drag their car in, to jumpstart their car in, whatever they got to do to get the car into bay, right? Because the work started as soon as you say, hey, I'm here, and then we're going to get somebody on it and assign it and get it in the shop and start looking at it and figuring out what's going on. That's already work done. You already owe your employees money for doing that. You're not doing it for free. So then the mechanic gets it in the shop and he looks it over and he's doing his, maintenance inspection after his diagnostic, or he's doing it all at the same time. Who knows, what the depth of the diagnostic. I mean, it could be tools, it could be test lights, it could be scan tools, it could be jump box, it could be a series of ways to try and figure out what's wrong with the car. So then we're just going to say, all right, well, they say you need an alternator and a battery. All right, so where is the profit covering the $200? So you got the customer to say, yes, I'll pay for the diagnostic, and I'll wait for you guys to tell me what's wrong with it. And if I don't decide to fix it with you, I owe you $200, right? So profit's in hand. And then when they authorize the job, profit goes away. Or fee, we're calling it, not even profit, just say the fee goes away that you're paying for the lights, the electric, franchise fees, employees, benefits, blah, 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 blah. Are they billing an additional hour's time somewhere in the repair process? Like, what does the customer know? I mean, they could just say, hey, that job pays an hour, it estimates an hour, but it took him 2 hours and we billed you for 2. Or we billed you for 3 and it took us 6, or whatever the case may be. So I was curious if we should start implementing that, just raise our diagnostic charge to $200, and then if the customer authorizes the repair, that they are basically getting that month. And I work on the honor system. I don't kind of work on the honor system. I work on the honor system. And sometimes I'm above the honor system. I'm giving things away I shouldn't be giving away. I should be getting paid for. So I will tell you, I would have to say, if they see a diagnostic coming in, and it's a cash car, cash job, right? This is for you dealer guys out there. Are you billing an additional hour somewhere to cover that $200 give back to the customer? I mean, because the customer's giving it to you even though it hasn't exchanged yet. And then house policy is giving it back to them, but are they really getting it back? Did you just pad the invoice somewhere and make sure that hour, right? So if you're a diagnostic guy, right, and you do 30 diagnostics a week, That's an hour per diagnostic. That's 30 hours. So are you giving 30 hours worth of diagnostic time? Or even 40? Are you giving 40 hours worth? Are you giving any diagnostic time away? Somebody tell me what's going on out here. I, for one, was thinking about it, but I'd rather just say, hey, it's $90 for the first hour. If I need anything else, I'll call you. If I can figure it out beforehand, you still got to pay me. Thanks for watching.